So the company Insta360 have very kindly sent me out the X5 and some accessories to go along with it. So do stay tuned to the channel in the near future as I'll be reviewing all of these accessories which go along with the X5. So to start with, we've got the wireless mic here there, and also the vertical and horizontal mount, the GPS preview remote with a built-in mic, and they've also sent me some replacement lens kits just in case I was to break that X5 lens there, but I really hope I don't. And they've also sent me an additional ultra battery, and we've also got the Insta360 micro SD card, and this is a 256GB one. Some ND filters, these are ND16, so these are going to be really cool to look at later on also. And then finally we've got the bike bundle, so that's going to be great to be attaching the 360 all around the bike there to get some great perspectives. So now we're going to start unboxing the X5 Essentials Bundle just to see what you get inside there, and then I'm going to charge it up, and then we're going to have a brief look at the interface. Here we go. So here's the carry case, and this will have everything inside there. This is the invisible selfie stick. So here you'll have all the cables and this quick start guide. And then this will be the additional battery. So now I've got everything out of the box. Let's see what you get in the Essentials Bundle. So on the left here, this will be your instruction manual and your warranty card. Some nice stickers there. And if you're wondering what these are just some adhesive stickers which goes over your microphone just to collect any dirt and debris there. So they're going to come in handy if there's any dust and debris about. And then we've got the Insta360 invisible selfie stick. Now that'll just pull out. It's not a pull and twist one. And then it just shoves back all the way down there. Again, that feels really well made. And then just to the right of this, we've got the additional spare battery. Comes in a nice secure case. And as you can see, these batteries are rather large. We've got a rated capacity there of 2,400 milliamps. So you'll easily get a few hours use in the X5 with this battery. And now I'm going to clear the table and let's take a closer look inside the carry case. And once again, you can see that this is a solid, well-made hard case. So that's going to be great to protect the X5. So let's open it up and have a look at the X5. So inside the carry case, we've got the fast charging hub. Again, I'll be breaking down each item and doing a video on them at a later date. And we've also got the standard lens guards. Just take a close look at these. You can see there, these are just going to go on top of the X5's original lens just to protect it from any scratches there. Let's just take one out to take a look. And then just in the top here, we've got the protective case for the X5. And there you'll find the fast charging cable and a lens cleaning cloth. And now you've seen everything that you get in the Essentials Bundle, we're going to now charge the X5 up and take a closer look at the interface. So straight out the box, we've got this lens protector. Now that's going to be really handy when it's in and out of a bag. We'll just slip that off. So now you can see the dual lens on the X5. We'll just take this piece of plastic off to reveal the microphone. Now that's an upgraded microphone from the previous models. That's got an inbuilt windshield. And then we'll just take the plastic off the main screen. Now just holding this X5 feels really sturdy and very well made. And now I'm going to fully charge the X5 with the cable it came with, and then we're going to have a brief look at the interface. Here we go. So now the X5's fully charged, but before I switch it on and sync it to the app, let's have a look at the ports and trapdoors. So squeeze these two toggles here, it's going to eject the battery. As I've said before, this is a large rated capacity of 2,400 milliamps. So with a 9 volt 3 amp plug, you'll be able to get 0 to 100% in 35 minutes. and with a 5V 3A plug, you'll be able to get 0 to 100% in 70 minutes. And then with a fast charging case which comes with the Essentials Bundle, you'll be able to charge 2 batteries simultaneously. And just before I put the battery back in, you'll also see that's where the SD card slot is, just there. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm using the Insta360 256GB card, as this films in 8K, so you'll be using a lot of memory there. And like I just said, the SD card just slots straight into the top here. And now we've got the SD card inserted, we'll be able to put the battery back in. And then just underneath the camera, this is where you'll be putting your invisible selfie stick or any other type of mounts. And then if you just toggle down this clip here, that's your USB port for charging. And then just up from the charging port, we've got the quick shot menu. We've also got the power on and off. We've got microphone at the side there. Another microphone at the other side. One on the back and one on the front there. So now we've had a quick look on the outside of the X5. Let's power it on and connect it to the app. Here we go. So when you get your X5 straight out the box, you're going to have to go through some menus before you get to the filming stage, and you're going to have to sync it to the Insta360 app also. So always make sure you've got the latest version of the Insta360 app, and then you'll be able to sync your camera as soon as you purchase it. So just at the bottom there, we've got a tap to activate and connect device. So when the app's found the X5, you'll see at the bottom there, we've just got to prompt it, tapping got it. And now you can see that it's connecting. And then you'll be prompted to start the download when there's a new firmware available, which there is right now on screen as you can see. So we'll just hit start to download. So as you can see, the new firmware is starting to download, but this might take several minutes. I'm not going to let you sit through all that, so I'll just click to when it gets to 100%. And with this latest firmware version, V1.3.0, we've got the added new adaptive tone feature, which automatically optimizes image brightness and color. We've also got improved endurance mode, now supports up to 8K 30 frames per second for a maximum continuous recording time of 115 minutes and up to 208 minutes when recorded in 5.7K 24 frames per second. And with this new firmware, it also supports the new X5 Invisible Dive Case Pro, and it also supports the new X5 ND filters, and it also supports Arabic as a language option in the camera interface, and we've also got improvements on the routine performance and system stability. So now let's activate the X5 and take a look at the interface. Here we go. So now the app's fully updated the X5, so we're just prompted to click the yellow tab at the bottom to activate. And now you can see we've got a live view with the X5 with the Insta360 app. Everything's updated. So now we're going to take a brief overview of the interface. Here we go. And now we shouldn't be prompted to update to the new firmware or to connect to the app, as we've just done that. As you can see, we're told to slide down. And as you see, you'll be able to be swiping up, down, left and right here. And it's just showing you from standard what the camera can do. It's like an onboard tutorial. So now the X5 is fully updated and synced to the app, we'll be able to lightly go through the interface. So just at the bottom here, if you just tap, you're going to bring your frame rates up and your resolutions. So we can get all the way to 8K. We start from 24 frames right up to 30 frames. Then we've got 5.7K plus. Again from 24 to 30 frames. And then we can switch over to 5.7K. And there it starts at 24 frames and works its way right up to 60 frames. And then in 4K, again we'll start at 24 frames. We'll be able to work our way right up to 120 frames per second. So that's great. And then just left of the resolution at the bottom, if you just tap that icon, that's going to send you to the shooting modes. So we've got normal video mode there. Next we've got pure video mode. This is going to be great in low light situations. And then we've got the Instaframe option here. Now this will simultaneously capture 360 and flat video. Then we've got the time lapse option there. We've also got time shift. We've got bullet time. Now this is going to be great when you're swinging it around your head. Again, I'm going to be going through all these at a later date, so do stay tuned to the channel. And then we've got loop recording, road mode, star lapse, burst, interval shooting, and then back to photo. So we've got plenty of modes to get through there, but this is just a light view of the interface today, so you can really get to grips with the X5. And then just above the resolutions to the right, if you just hit that icon, that's going to switch your camera lens to the front to the rear. And then if you swipe left to right, obviously I've not recorded anything yet, but that's where your video files are going to be. And then if you swipe right to left, this is where you'll be able to go into your manual settings. Again, we'll be going through all these at a later date. And then if you swipe top to bottom, this is going to bring you into your screen lock. As you can see, that's locked now. You'll just swipe up to reactivate that. And then just next to the lock screen, you've got your basic settings there. So you'll be able to scroll down there and set your camera up however you want to. And we've just got the brightness screen, as you can see. Obviously, if you keep that full, it's going to drain your battery a lot quicker. Then we've got the prompt sound here. We can have it on mute, low, medium, high, or adaptive. We'll just keep that on low. And then just next to the volume there, we've got the indicator light. So that's the light at the bottom. As you can see, that turns it off. And then we can simply press it to reactivate it. And then if you swipe right to left again, we've got gesture control, voice control, twist to shoot, accessories, presets, endurance mode, and swipe again. We've got Bluetooth, audio settings, quick capture, and time capture. So there's plenty of menus to get through there, and do stay tuned because at later dates I'll be breaking all these down in separate videos. And then just at the bottom left here, we've got the capture button. So you just press that once, it starts recording, or it'll take a picture. Then you press it again, and then that's going to store to your SD card. And then just on the bottom right, you press this is going to toggle through your menus. And then just below the power button, you've got a quick shot button. Now you'll be able to go in the menu there and set that up to which ones you want. This is standard, just set as motorcycling, skiing and outdoor sports. But you'll be able to add your own there, as you can see from the menu. If you want to do ball sports, cars, diving, surfing, outdoors, skiing, running, biking, motorcycling, or you can customize that yourself there. So that's a really handy feature on the side. So now you know what's inside the Insta360 X5 Essentials Bundle. We also know how to download the app and update the X5 before we start. And we've also taken a look around the outside of the camera and the screen's interface. It's going to be really exciting going forward to get some test footage of this. And again, do stay tuned to the channel because later on in the near future, I'm going to be going over those accessories which Insta360 has very kindly sent me out. And I'll be including some hiking, some walking, some biking, and I'll be attaching this to a car. So do stay tuned, there's going to be plenty of exciting videos coming your way. So as always, do stay tuned to the channel as there's going to be plenty more videos on the horizon, especially with testing out this new Insta360 X5. But for now, thanks for watching, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and bye for now.